gonna tell you a story, but first thing you have to understand is time doesn't work the way you think it does. Welcome to the call. You can call me Oracle. Someone was talking to you. Now, quick thing about saints. Now, believe it or not, Buddhists actually have quite a few saints. It's something that I don't really know if it's very much talked about, especially in American culture. I don't really know if it's talked about, but core concept of saints, very, very, very actually integral to the core concept of Buddhist holy people, just like in general, having miraculous abilities, that sort of thing. So, being down with Buddha, I'm also down with saints. Now, back over there with the Virgin of Guadalupe candle burning in front of it is it's a general purpose saint shrine, but specifically, I keep it mostly for Saint Expedite. For those who don't know, Saint Expedite is actually like a literal actual. I didn't know this for the longest time. I thought it was just a folk saint, but Saint Expedite is like literally actually a Catholic saint. He was sainted in 303 AD. He's out of Armenia. Um, and he's actually used. The reason he's a folk saint is he is very, very helpful for if you need money in a hurry, believe it or not. And alright, so I don't know how well you can see over there, but over there is a red candle. 1. 2. There's an image of Saint Expedite. Now, what I have there is an image of Archangel Michael. Saint Expedite was a Roman soldier. That particular image of Michael had him wearing centurion armor, so I just basically repurposed it. Considering he's a Catholic saint and Saint Michael is largely recognized by Catholics, I didn't think Michael would mind, and honestly, I don't think he would. So there's an image of Saint Expedite. There is cake, pound cake specifically. He's very much, he was a soldier. That was his deal. He was a Roman centurion. Pound cake was basically like giving him essentially like the richest food a soldier could handle, if that makes sense. And so basically you have pop a cake, you light a red candle, you have a flower. It can be, I believe it can be white, but you usually get better results, as I understand it, from red or yellow. Oh, it's a yellow rose right there. You can do it any day of the week. You get better results on Wednesday. See over there, Wednesday circled because it's Saint Expedite Day for this video. So, here's flower. There's also water over there. That is separate from water that is for the flower, because you're giving him water and food. Pretty core, like basic core concept. Now, you have the food, you have the water, you have the image, you have the candle. The last thing you need is an expression of intent, and then praise. Now, those are twofold things. Now, expression of intent, you usually do by writing a letter. Now, you can just light the candle and tell him what you want, but you generally speaking, if you pick a specific amount. If you don't just be like, I want to win the lottery. If you feel like there's like a contest that's rigged and you want it unrigged, that would be something that you would talk to him about. But you wouldn't like talk to him about rigging a contest. You would talk to him about unrigging stuff. Like, I don't know, like if there's a local McDonald's that you think like someone is like cheating the system to be able to like get the good prizes or something like that. That would be an example of the sort of thing that you would like pray to Expedite to make that not be that way anymore. So now that get a little tricky with this next part, but depending on the level of severity of what you're dealing with, you might just like be like, yeah, I normally require praise, especially after what I've done works. Now here's the thing about Saint Expedite. You write him a letter, you ask him for what you want. When it comes through and not before, You try to go into a public forum and say, yo, like I'm part of a couple like magical discussion Facebook groups. That sort of group, perfect for being like, yo, I asked Saint Expedite for like $100 to take care of this, and he came through for me like, yay, Saint Expedite. That is the last step in this whole ritual. So like you get the altar together, that's step one. You write your letter. You can use anything, but you get, or in theory, get best results with red pen and yellow paper. Now, if I actually know some people who are colorblind who actually can't do this, so Saint Expedite ain't gonna be mad at you because you're colorblind if you need to use like white paper and black pen. You can get better results if you can use this, but like he ain't gonna hate on you because you're colorblind. That ain't how saints roll. So you write a letter, you light a candle, you recite in front of the image and say, usually just write it like you're writing a letter, especially if you're like writing it to a friend, because you gotta understand saints are people. Like essentially like they're ghosts who are just like at a higher vibration than most other ghosts because of being holy. Like that may sound like a bunch of BS, but like whatevs. I'm a Buddhist monk. You can take or leave what I'm saying for whatever you want. Like I'm a white guy saying I'm a Buddhist monk in America. Like that's I'm kind of requiring y'all to take a leap of faith on me on a lot of stuff. But like if you look up Saint Expedite, you'll find what I'm talking about. The ritual steps completely legit. And this is the last part. At the end, after you get your monies, praise. Now, technically, this video kind of sort of counts as praise because I'm telling you how to do the ritual. Um, that kind of gets me my own cred. Now, admittedly, like you can get some like expedite cred, if you will, by explaining the ritual to someone else, but like not if you explain it wrong. Because generally speaking, like if the intent is there to do it correctly, if you hit enough of the checks and you're not like looking to game the system, like if you're trying to just like get money from Expedite on the regs because like he's a money saint, yeah, that won't work well for you. I'm just saying. But anyway, that is long and short of appealing to the saint, specifically Saint Expedite of the Catholic Church. So, I'm Oracle. I'm the one who's talking to you. Dream safely, everyone.